Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Inter Podcast. Listen to the official Inter Podcast and relive the tales of the great number 10s who wrote Nerazzurri history. Search for 10 number 10s on the main podcast platforms, on the official app, and on inter.it.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
An old man turned 98. You won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon 2 minutes too late. Now, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride where you're already paid. It's a good advice that you just can't take. And who would have thought it figures?
Life is a funny way. Sneaking up on you. Life is a funny way. Taking you
Everybody, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. Is Jaden XD. I am your host, Xavier Delo, homosexual extraordinaire.
I am your La Problemática Favorita.
Pew, 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 la problemática favorita.
Favorita, señorita.
Do you know who Ali Wong is?
I think so. Yeah, I do.
Comedian.
Yeah, yes, I do.
So she has a new comedy special on Netflix. She was talking about how in her next life she wants to be Mexican because it's like built-in childcare.
Yeah.
And she was like, Mexicans are everywhere. They took over like Disneyland. And she was saying how like everything is in Spanish. And she was like, they named everything like after Selena songs.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
My people are everywhere.
Yeah, but anyway, Ellie Wong, I stand for her now. She's so funny. I watched her at the gym. Anyway, what's up? What's happening?
Ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I just got back from the Miamis.
Yeah, you was out there bumping cat.
What? No. No.
You're watching others bump cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. No, I was just myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did what I do. I just hung out and, indulged in my herbals.
Yeah.
Drank Ian's rum punch and had a good kiki.
That damn rum punch will knock you out.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Oh.
But I remember I had some at Crystal's house and on Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And thanks for the ride home.
I love Ian's rum punch. So we did that and just like, just had good time with girlfriends all weekend. It was just nice to have sister time.
Like girlfriends there through thick and thin.
Yeah. My girlfriends there through thick and thin. My girlfriends. I did the end post. Yeah. So, that was that, and we ate really, really good. Ooh, Prime 112. Nigga, that food, first of all, everybody in the kitchen is black.
That's my kind of who carrying on.
It's all niggas. Like it's men, black men back there cooking.
Ooh.
And the food is seasoned down. You can smell the butter cooking. I was like, y'all, I can smell the butter. They were like, bitch, you are so hype right now. I was like, I am.
So Kevin from Moonlight was back there cooking?
He was back there. No, he was not. Because nobody wants that chuleta and arroz y frijoles.
I'm going to give you the chef special.
Yeah, nigga. Rice and beans and a pork chop. Like, I don't want that. I mean, it's good. No, let me not say that. I love a good chuleta.
Hold on. Because every time I think of, Moonlight is some prolific ass movie. Okay, I get it. But I just really realized that nigga drove from Atlanta to Miami for a pork chop, chuleta, and a hug. Like frijoles.
Arroz y frijoles. He put it in a little bowl and shaped it. Like he was at the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. He came for a lunch special and a hug.
He didn't even have no plantain on the plate.
At all.
No avocado.
Nothing.
It wasn't no hot sauce.
Nothing.
Like, I was real irritated.
All beige.
I was like, really? You didn't even sprinkle no parsley on it? Like, niggas love parsley.
At all.
Nothing. Not a lemon.
Niggas love parsley.
Niggas love parsley.
Fucking
niggas
filter.
love parsley. Not for the proper purposes.
Not at all.
They be like, gotta put a little color on it. Niggas love a little color on their food.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
But
it.
won't ingest green. They just want to sprinkle it on there.
Little paprika, little parsley.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know what the flavor notes are in that. But anyway, it was a pork chop and a hug. Prime 112 was more than that. I had, first of all, nigga, okay, sorry, y'all know how I am with food. I had lobster bisque, and when they said on the menu that it had sherry in it, I was sold. And I knew,
sherry wine.
Yeah, and I knew where we were. I was like,
That's
all
how
right.
you know they legit cooked the
They
lobster.
cooked. They made they broth. So I was like, so he was like, oh, lobster bisque. He was like, and the lobster bisque was $30
Who cares?
for the appetizer. Oh, we balled. Like when I tell you, we balled.
Yeah.
So I got it, and he said, oh, that has 5 ounces of lobster in it. I said, excuse me.
Wow.
So I got
You
that.
put a dick of lobster in my soup.
It was a dick of lobster in my soup. It was a sea of dicks in my soup. Dick bis.
Ew, no, actually.
No, that doesn't sound good at all. Actually, that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
that's an awful
disgusting.
idea.
Ooh, cancel that.
Drink your water.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Ghetto.
so I had a fillet with topped with crab meat.
I appreciate you being on brand for the lesbian weekend and eating nothing but fish.
I did have a filet mignon. Okay, fine. And
Yeah,
I had
beef
the
curtains.
biggest baked potato I ever had in my life.
Really?
With real hunks of smoked bacon on it. Cream spinach with crispy shallots. We had lobster mac and cheese. We had regular mac and cheese.
You ate like
we
a-
had
you ate like a
lobster cob
celebrity.
salad. We had some other delicious salad with apples and like some delicious dressing on it. We had braised collard greens. We had, like, it was so good. The food was so mashed potato. Like it was so good.
Yeah.
We ate like queens, and then had so many leftovers. Everybody walked out with a big shopping bag. We looked like we just went to the store. Like we just went to like Lord and Taylor.
Yeah.
Went home and
I'm
turned
so
all
jealous.
of the leftovers into brunch the next day.
Yes.
And it was everything. It was lobster Prime 112. I'll go there every time. Your bill is not going to be cheap, so don't try to go there on a budget.
Oh, I you had the cast of like Finding Nemo in a bowl.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm clearly going to spin a rack.
Dory, Nemo, his daddy. It was everybody in my bowl, and it was delicious.
So jealous. So jealous. Well, as long as you had a good time.
I did. I had a really nice time. How was your weekend? All of that?
You know, it was cool. It wasn't as eventful as yours. But
That's
you know, I went to the gym. Oh, you're a little tan. Jade, show me her little tan.
Oh, your little tan.
Yeah.
That was so Black Mama. Oh, that's just her little friend.
Yeah.
This is my husband.
I said what I said.
I know you did. Black ass.
But no, my week was cool. Work is cool. They're implementing some things I have developed department wide, so I'm super excited about that.
Niggas is listening.
Yes. The doll is in. Another cool thing, I was working. I've been going to the gym.
You've been going to the gym.
Getting my dye on at the gym.
Better get it on.
You know, doing it.
And doing it well.
I'm sorry. Your favorite homegirl, my mother texts me. She's asking when she's coming to visit. Ooh. Ghetto.
The ghetto. Do you know how much we said that this weekend?
Good.
No.
She gonna ask me. I don't care. Put this in the show. Me and my mother had a conversation. She said, the end of July. I said, okay, girl, fine. She gonna text me. So July 4th weekend? No.
First of all, July 4th is on a Wednesday, and I'm irritated about it.
Yeah. Like, miss. Anyway, I should call her on the show. Anyway. What else happened this week? The gym, right?
The gym.
I've been killing myself, because Fashion Nova for Men comes out June 12th. Mm-hmm. And I would like some thought fits.
Nigga Nova is an army, but he had a navy.
Yeah. Although the stuff they previewed isn't like, it's like basic. It's like straight nigga wear.
Like somebody who said was it Mark or Brendan? One of them was like, it's like Forever 21 for men. Yeah,
but I know that I'm gonna get a whole outfit for like $30, like 5 of them. So I'm okay with that. If I really want thought wear, I'll just go back to ASOS. But yeah. But the gym has been cool. I've been using my Liquid IV.
Me too.
Yeah.
Actually, this episode is brought to you by Liquid IV.
Yeah, so Liquid IV is this non-GMO electrolyte drink mix, and you can drink it. You put in a bottle, 16-ounce bottle, and you shake it up, and it provides the same hydration as drinking 2 or 3 bottles of water, and it delivers hydration through the bloodstream faster and more efficiently than water alone.
It's really great, and we've mentioned on the show before, but I used it this weekend on the beach while I was in Miami, and it definitely helped me with the sun beaming on my skin.
Yes, with your little tan. And like I said, I use it at the gym, refresh. I've been on the elliptical for like an hour, sweat dripping, and with all the sweat, you have to replenish all your electrolytes. So Liquid IV has been really, really good.
I love Liquid IV, and I know you will too. Right now, our listeners can get 20% off if they go to liquid-iv.com and use our code JXD at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order on Liquid IV's website. So go to liquid-iv.com and enter our promo code JXD to get your savings and start getting better hydration. That's liquid-iv.com, promo code JXD. Don't wait. Get hydrated today.
Yeah, it's really good. Hop on it.
Summertime's coming.
We have a Patreon now.
Yes, we do.
It's super dope. We have really cool stuff coming. Patreon.com/JadeXD. You can start at $1 and you go up to $15. If you want to do more, that's up to you. But we're going to put Nigga Peace Theater on there earlier for our people who subscribe to that specific tier. So
you'll get Nigga Peace Theater
on
Friday when the episode comes out.
If not earlier.
Yeah, sometimes they can come earlier.
Yeah, so super excited about that. Again, we never really asked you for money on this show, except, to buy tickets or whatever for our live shows. But Patreon is a good way to support us. You guys have been asking us for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And the last 2 since it's been Jade and myself. Can you believe it's just been almost 2 years?
That's crazy.
I know.
That's almost longer, or as long as.
Yeah, we're almost as long as when we were with Jay Warhol, sophomore album. So we gotta be careful. Sophomore album slump. We gotta make sure we all right.
Yeah. Ain't no slump.
We want to make sure we have a B-day.
That's right.
But skip over I Am Monique and get to 4.
4 was such a good album.
Yeah.
My God, but I do not.
We need to skip over I Am Crumb Coco.
I Am Kaya.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Because that album, too, is dead.
I am a Zubat. I am a fruit bat. Kaya looks like
Kaya.
the ghetto.
The ghetto.
The real ghetto.
Anywho, today's episode. Green, 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 green. Green, 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 green.
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's about Schweed.
Yeah. Let's take a break. It will be back after these messages.
Mensajes.
Cocaine will blow your brain, but the sense in me is I it a fi born. Whoa, it a fi born.
And we're back to the blackest show about nothing. Clearly I'm high. I'm not. Maybe I am. I can't say or not say. Yes, I can. I'm high. Woo! So, what are your favorite strains?
Well, when I was in LA this past holiday, we went to the dispensary. One of my favorites that I had, and maybe was
we had a lot of cannabis that day.
It was a couple ounces consumed, a few ounces consumed that weekend, but lavender.
Yeah.
Lavender was it was so pleasant and relaxing and floral and...
Was that an indica or a sativa?
Oh, let's look it up. I'm not sure, actually. I think it was an indica.
My favorite was that forbidden...
or it was a hybrid.
What was that? What was that shit we smoked? It was so good.
Forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit was my favorite.
That is now my favorite.
I mixed the forbidden fruit with the lavender, and nigga, it was like the best ending to every single night. Like, so lavender is.
If you don't have the Leafly app, you should get it.
Actually, I do have the Leafly app.
It's great. Leafly app, even if you're not in a place where it's legalized, you should always know what you're smoking.
Built from strains around the world, lavender by Soma Seeds has its origins from Super Skunk, Big Skunk Korean, and Afghani Hawaiian. This strain, sometimes referred to as Lavender Kush, has dense buds that give off a floral and spicy aroma. It has a dark purple coloration at the end of its leaves. And it is an indica. I always, how I always, sour is a sativa.
Yeah.
Sour is a sativa, Kush is an indica. And that's like a good way to gauge it.
Right. I just never, I just, whatever makes me calm down. I don't necessarily
Indicas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes the turn up, what I call rapper weed. Well, I don't know, because gas. What is that?
Nigga, I don't know what gas is.
That is moon rocks or whatever.
It's crack.
That is crack.
That's crack. That's what was on them fries.
Yeah, it was crack. Nigga, what?
Speaking of crack.
Oh God.
No, hell no, never.
Okay. I was getting nervous.
Never, ever.
No.
I remember.
You did crack?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Sorry.
The very first strain I think that I ever had that like punched me in my face was green crack.
Whew.
I didn't want to smoke it because of the name.
That's fair.
That was in Atlanta many moons ago.
The weed that really did me in was gas. And I threw up.
You did.
And I passed out.
You had an experience.
I passed out in my friend Scotty's shower. And that wasn't even from an edible. That was actually smoking. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I have a confession about sativas, but I'll save it for the stories portion.
Well, no, let's share it. It's on your mind now.
So, sour is like New York's weed. Like that's it's New York. That's New York strain. You know, like that's our that's home strain.
Yo, what she said? I call Jesus, he not picking up. White Seaver, got on my white beater, ball shorts, night sneakers, blowing that.
Yeah, for a long time. I know in Blue Dream. I used to get Blue Dream and sour all the time, especially when I lived uptown. I don't actually really get sour like that anymore, unless
this was around.
Yeah, but I don't care for sativas like that. Like I'm fine with them in hybrids, but so back in our 2 guys and a girl days. For those who were with us then, I don't know if you recall a few episodes. No, they are not existing any longer, so don't try to look for them. Where I fell asleep. There have been a few episodes where I've fallen asleep because I'm dog tired and I've gotten way too high on the show. Yeah. And it has always been off of a sour or off of a sativa.
Yeah. Yeah, you have fallen asleep.
I have fallen asleep. Like it's usually because I'm tired. Like I'm tired. I don't get any sleep.
Sure.
But sour, if I do too much of that, it makes me so nauseous to the point I have to go to sleep.
Yeah, I feel like the last time I got super smacked here, no, that's a lie. But like when I've had a sour, it's been Yeah, I be on cloud 112.
Cloud 112. So yes.
I'm currently smoking a hybrid. It's cotton candy.
This here.
It's a vape.
I think this is Girl Scout cookie.
I like Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookie's cool. She's fine.
Yeah, she's she's a little spicy sometimes, but real.
She's fine. She works. Lemon, I do also really like lemon OG because you can smell the lemon in it. Like you smell it when you open it. It smells citrusy. It does. It does actually. Yeah. It does. It's like it really hit me when I opened it. I was like, oh my god, this shit really smells like lemon. So I do like lemon OG too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have like a legit fave. I've never been one of those like connoisseurs, people be like, yeah, with the terpenes and like the blah blah blah. I just whatever's there, nigga, I buy it. But now that I vape more, because smoking is super invasive, right? Like it's really hard to smoking a blunt is kind of it's harsh, but also you can't do it everywhere. A vape, I can't. Well, you make it work, right? But for me, I can't. So I'm like, I like the more inconspicuous, the better for me.
That's real.
So I guess that's how you smoke weed. I prefer to vape. But I've learned that there are like flavors and stuff like the cotton candy. You smell the cotton candy. I had this blueberry kush once that smelled just like blueberry pie. Yep. You smelled that one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Other ones it's just like pure THC oil. It's like, ooh, this smells like grass. But yeah.
Sometimes it just be skunky and loud.
Yeah, it does.
Especially kushes.
Yeah.
They have a tendency to be like sativas too.
Yeah.
I know what was open.
Yeah. It was open a window.
Open a window. It is strong.
So, how do you prefer to take your cannabis? We all know, but you have to share it with the class.
I'm a hood rat. It's been a long time. When
did you start smoking? Or is this one of those like we can't stay?
The first time I did, I was 14.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was pretty. Obviously I did. I've worked for a long time, but you're a kid. You're not like as an adult, right. But like this, the way that I do now,
right.
It's been a good 13 years, maybe 14, 15 years of good old blunts. Chicago. In college, it was Swishes and Rillos and.
Know what's up before I growing up. Yeah. Know what's up. Yeah. Before I growing up. I've been rolling up that reefer, got me high. I've been rolling up
Dutches and nuts frontal leaves and.
Yeah, I want you to leave those.
Yes, I
leather
know.
Jackets behind.
Yes, I know. Everybody's like, stop smoking blunts.
It's that frontal girl. Like that shit is a Pele jacket. You fucking kill somebody. It's an 8-ball jacket.
It's an 8-ball.
It'll kill you just like that nigga in a 8-ball
I do like
jacket.
I will share something that I just recently learned though. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's like Pinterest.
Yeah. So I go frontal leaf basically is just raw tobacco leaf.
Yeah.
It's what they wrap cigars in or whatever. It's grown. It's a plant. So you here in Brooklyn, you buy it at the bodega, but you can also get it at smoke shops. They do have like manufactured, like packaged ones that you can buy. Sometimes they have a slightly sweet hint to them if you buy those packaged ones. The ones that you buy from the bodega come in like a Ziploc bag. And it's like a big brown leaf. It's just a big leaf.
They smell good, but when you burn them, they don't necessarily smell that good.
Well, I like the lighter ones because they're not as harsh. So I always ask for a light one. But the dark ones I learned, so this is the fun fact, I literally just learned this. I always thought it was because it's a plant and it's growing. It's also commonly smoked by like Rastas, in the Caribbean, a lot of people will sprinkle it. They'll let it dry out and they'll put a strip or they'll sprinkle it in their spliff so that it elongates. It doesn't burn as quickly because they smoke papers. So anyway, I always thought that with frontal leaf, the darker it was, the closer it was to the sun. Like it was higher on the plant. You know what I'm saying? I learned that the darker it is, the more molasses it has, because molasses is the only preservative used for raw tobacco leaf, for frontal leaf.
Interesting.
So the darker it is, the more molasses it has. And that's the really, really harsh ones. And if you think about it, when you crystallize sugar, if you burn it, it's strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking, like, oh shit, that's sugar.
Yeah.
That you're essentially smoking.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You learn something new every fucking day.
See? Oh, this is a good one. But yeah, and we see you prefer yours. But I do like, now I will say that, and I've never been a huge fan of, I don't like papers. They make me cough. And there's a taste to them to me that I don't know. I know people think that's crazy, but I just don't prefer them. If it's around, I'll do it, but I don't prefer them. But, vapes are cool, but they just never get me there like that. I have recently learned that the mini packs does the job.
Oh, yeah.
The packs is cool because you can put actual herb in it, but the mini packs, which is a cartridge and it's oil, that does the trick for me. And I don't know what the difference is between that and other oil pens that I've had or used, but I really enjoy the mini packs.
Who has the mini pack?
Our good
Ryan.
sis.
Ryan
Oh,
has
okay.
the mini pack. I had it when we were in LA.
Crystal has one.
Yes. I've had hers too. Fury has one too.
Yeah, but he usually uses the regular packs.
Yeah. I prefer to vape. It's harsh. It's less harsh. But if I'll smoke a blunt. I don't really know how to roll. So you guys try to teach me.
I can roll in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I know. People try to teach me when we're in LA, and I was just like, okay, guys, this is why I need a man, so he could just do this for me.
That's how I feel about papers. Like, I just can't.
Well, papers is okay because I have the
little roller.
The roller.
I can't figure out how to use that thing.
Oh, girl, YouTube. You can learn everything from YouTube.
I'm really stupid when it comes to instructions. Like, I'm not that girl. I'm not.
Oh, well, neither am I. So I have it like, maybe that's the lesbian in me. So, like, I'm okay with directions. Like, if you sit at me there and I'm like, okay, fine.
Tristan is great with directions. I am terrible with every. Like, maybe. The stud.
Yeah, the stud in him.
It's the stud in him that has it. Yeah. Studs can do everything.
He wears loafers and has a low-cut Caesar.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
ooh.
A button up. Ooh. Abe is a fool. Abe is a fool, but yes. So, yes. What's next?
It's time for a break, actually. Mm-hmm. And we'll be back after these messages.
Finally the herbs come around. When me a look for me get it by the phone, yeah. Sweet sensei a come around. Me a take a look at that.
Anywho, we're back. Today's episode is all about weed.
Yeah.
Cannabis.
My life.
The wacky tobacco. Girl, did I tell you about when I did the dab?
No.
I almost died. Oh, girl. Okay, so when we were in LA, so my best friend from high school, one of my best friends from high school, works at a dispensary. I know it until like we were there. This is that weed event I told you to come to. Mm-hmm. And she was like, okay, come through. It's a 420 event. I was like, okay, girl, whatever. We're there. My homegirl's a white girl, by the way. Mm. So, we go, me and Mark and Rafiq go. And we go in there. It's like weed smorgasbord. It's just a bunch of niggas, and they're like, here, try this. I had infused agua fresca.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, did it have THC or CBD?
THC.
Okay.
Because I was...
Okay, yeah, THC.
That thing that Denver gave me though with the CBD, that was so good. That
So
tea.
for those who don't know the difference, THC is like the psychedelic it's activated where it will affect you and give that heady high that you're used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you're like, ooh, that shit just punched me in my head.
High, what you normally feel.
CBD, on the other hand, relaxes your body.
Yeah, it's the other chemical component in the cannabinoid.
Right. So it's used in like hemp oil and things for people with, inflammation issues.
Yeah, it's a pain reliever. It's everything that weed does for you except without the psychoactive.
So you don't feel high. Your body just feels relaxed.
Good. Yeah. And people use it in like, I think when we mentioned this on the show about like people who have arthritis and they put it in the oil in. There's also patches for people who have menstrual cycles. I can't necessarily just women. So people who have menstrual cycles.
Whoopi Goldberg has a line too.
Really?
She came out with a line for like female female issues. Not calling menstrual issues. Yes.
Yeah. Trying to be more inclusive.
I know. You're right. I'm sorry. No, and I'm not calling women females. I was trying to be kind.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
We get.
Okay.
Show out, we girl.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm out here. I'm out of there right now. So I'm trying to get it together.
We trying to be in cheer, but currently we out cheer.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, Denver gave us that CBD tea thing that was so good that we had on stage. Where was I going? Right. So I did it. So anyway, I go to Rachel's booth and she's like, yeah, free dabs all night. Okay, lit. I've never done a dab. The only thing I knew what a dab was from the Migos or what I see on Vice because everything on Vice is about dank. So, which kind of... Anyway... So essentially, it's this like torture device that they've turned into. Have you ever seen what a dab thing looks like? It looks like some shit like in an apothecary would have.
Let me see. Pull one up.
Like I don't know. It's not like a bong.
It's not like one of those bags. It's not like the bag where they put it in and the bag gets big.
No, girl. This shit looks like something is
or
like,
the mask. I've never done that. I'm not into all of that. Just the FYI, I'm not into all of that.
I ain't into all that. I just came to dance for y'all.
That's really it.
No, because the when you do a dab, it looks like you're doing crack.
Oh no! See,
or like you're in like Dr. Jekyll.
That's why I don't like bowls like that because they be. What the hell is that? That is a science experiment.
Yeah. Essentially, you put the shatter, which is super concentrated THC oil, and you put it in here, and it melts it, and it like evaporates it, and you inhale, and it's super like.
So it's like a bong, but with oil.
With shatter, which is like peanut brittle, but not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really, and like you only use a little bit. Like, first of all, this like the size of like your thumbnail would be like $50 because you don't have to use a bunch of it at all. It's literally just like a flake or two. Nigga, when I took, and they're like, keep going. I coughed for a solid 20 minutes straight.
That's how it was the first time I hit a bong.
And I was higher than the national debt when I tell you.
I had these white people screaming at me, if you don't cough, you don't get off. It was like one of my first serving jobs. And, I hit the bong with the coworkers after. Like, that was my first time hitting it. And they were like, if you don't cough. And I'm literally dying and I want to cuss them out and I can't.
Right.
And then when I was done, nigga, I was seeing 20,000 spaceships on Bankhead.
But to get through the paranoia, I always tell myself, because, you know, when you cough, you think you're going to die. Mm-hmm. But I always tell myself, no, girl, if you're coughing, that means you're breathing. That means you're in the clear.
Right, you're good.
I learned that in CPR class.
You're good. If
you're coughing, you're in the clear.
You're good. So it's when you stop coughing.
Yeah, but edibles, though. How about those?
So I told a story at Getting Grown Live. I don't know if did I tell the story about the Captain Crunch treat?
You did. You told it at Jaded XD Live.
Yes. So that was my weed story.
Yeah.
That's my edible story. That's like
I have a couple edible stories.
That's the worst.
Yeah, the one I told on, if you listen to our LA show, I told the one where I was walking barefoot on Flatbush.
Yes. I do have another one. So one time, me and Tristan got this Rice Krispie treat as a gift. And so they were like, eat an eighth of this. And I was like, all right, bet, you know, fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
Whatever, fuck it.
So we split it. We just bong that thing right in half and eat it. So we're chilling in the living room. All of a sudden, we're getting high. We're like, oh, man, it's hitting. Is it hitting you? Yeah, it's hitting. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. You know, still keep watching TV. We're having a good night. We're laughing. We're joking. Maybe like 2 hours later, we are laid out on the couch, not moving. We were like, I don't want to be high anymore. And he's like, nigga, I want to come down so bad.
Oh my God.
We just laid out on the couch and literally just had to wait it out. It was just getting more and more intense as time went on. And also another fact for you all, if you eat an edible and you don't feel it,
you could always eat more, but you can't eat less.
You can always eat more, but you can't eat less. And if you eat something greasy, it helps to activate it. So
oh shit, for real?
Yeah, so like get yourself like some like a slice of pizza or something like that, and it'll help that high come up. Now, if it doesn't come after that, then that just means it's a weak edible and you need to eat some more.
Hey, hold up, Joe, what's up? Bitch back, I'm geeked up, I'm too high. Beat, ran with a nigga right by. And I can't see you, I say hi.
But you can always eat something greasy and it'll help.
So greasy food, because it attaches itself to grease.
Yep.
To lipids, I should say, or fats. Wow. I thought, so that explains why if you eat that shit, you get higher and higher.
Yeah.
So technically, if you want to lose fucking weight, eat an edible and drink a green juice.
Right. Like, if you just snack on healthy things. Which is really hard.
It really is. Because my sweet tooth be through the fucking roof.
Nigga, I just be wanting to eat.
You know, they closed down that fried chicken restaurant, that sandwich spot right across from Brooklyn Kolache.
You know, in the summer. Yeah. I was wondering, because I was trying to order it on Seamless one day and it wasn't there.
Yeah, it's a fried rice place now.
What?
White people.
Oh, come on. That fried chicken sandwich was good.
Amazing.
On a potato bun with some red cabbage and this delicious
remoulade,
sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, God.
They had good fries. Oh, God. That's annoying. They were in a bad location, though.
How? It was right across the street from the welfare office.
But the thing about it is that the way that it was so slim, that
this
doorway.
Is a very high conversation.
I know. The way that it was like the door frame, like it was just.
Yeah, it does look.
It was
off.
very inconspicuous, so it didn't draw any attention. Brooklyn Kolache has an awning.
It's next to that whites only store next door.
Yeah, and then it's around a whole.
That specific type of white.
Yep. So
pickled
that we discussed recently.
Yeah.
So it's in that area, and they're not getting ready to buy that $9 chicken sandwich.
No.
So
God, it was so good though.
It was good.
I was high as hell the other day, and I was like, "Nigga, I want it so bad."
Nigga, do you know what I went and had the other day? So the owners of Brooklyn Kolache opened a taco place.
Where?
On Bedford and Lafayette, maybe. Don't quote me on that. It's on Bedford. I think it's like it's somewhere like right at Bedford and Lafayette, but it's on Bedford. I think it's called the Swell Dive or something like that. It's so the owner of Brooklyn Kolache. So if y'all don't know what a kolache is, a kolache is a Czechoslovakian like pastry. It's like a bread. It's soft, doughy, hot bread that's filled with some kind of savory or sweet. So they have breakfast ones that have like sausage and egg, sausage and cheese, and then you can get one that has like a cream cheese, like a Danish almost, or a fruit, or a like an apple cinnamon one. Like, oh, I love kolache so much. And I guess the Czechs, they settled in like the Texas area. So that's the first place that I ever discovered kolaches. So then I found Brooklyn Kolache when I came up here. The owner is from Texas. She's from Austin or Houston or one of those. And the husband is Filipino, I think. So the taco place is like Philippine, like it's like Hawaiian inspired and like in tacos. But they have breakfast tacos.
Breakfast tacos is a super auntie food.
Breakfast tacos.
I need my
delicious.
breakfast tacos, honey.
It is so good.
Like Jennifer Lewis said.
It's chorizo and
Jackie's back.
I need my breakfast tacos. Like I do. I need them with the salsa. Oh my God. Guero's has breakfast tacos too. You can get chorizo and egg and potato, or bacon, egg, and cheese with some salsa on it and some potato.
I can't even eat that now because I'm on a bad bitch diet. And I can't eat like
me
things.
Too. It means that I make money like a bad bitch and I eat like what? That's my bad bitch diet.
That's fair.
It is what it is. I love food. Like
you did that, but I'm really trying to be an Instagram model.
That's real. Yeah, that's just not my ministry. So different strokes is cool.
That's fair, but I need to. Now I'm gonna have to go get this breakfast tacos, girl.
Honey, I need my breakfast tacos, honey.
Well, she said, "Shit, you ain't saying nothing but a word, Negro."
I love a shit. Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway because that's just how I am. That is my favorite gift of all. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's just how I am. I'm like a mood, an internal mood. Me too, auntie.
Yes,
on the porch or wherever
smoking,
the stoop.
on the phone, smoking a cigarette.
Me talking to Nikki. Nikki be like, oh, I'm gonna do that anyway because that's just how I am. That is literally how
me and Brandon. That's me and Brandon. Like, girl, I was just gonna do that anyway. Shit, fuck with your ass. But my edible story though, outside the one where I was walking barefoot on flat.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Oh my God. This is at your house.
Was your birthday?
No, that was when we were just smoking.
Oh,
but
yeah.
No, I had I received a cookie, and I was told to eat an eighth. And I was like,
yes, I know those cookies.
I was like, oh no, girl, I'm 6'3", I'm 200x pounds. It's cool, it's nothing. So the doll ate a whole cookie.
I remember this because we went somewhere.
The next day,
yes,
and I was still high.
Yes.
So I was at your house, and a nigga got stuck. And this is when you lived on in Bed-Stuy. And I remember I was like, I have to go home. Because, I always feel like I have to be with my
and I was like,
things.
what's wrong with you? And you were like, I ate a whole cookie.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Yeah.
I was like,
I have to go.
All right.
Because I felt like I was dying. And, when people die, you have to be with your things.
You have to go be with your things.
It's true.
Usually if I'm feeling like that, I'd be like, I gotta go smoke.
Yeah. I have to smoke.
I have to go be with my things. Exactly.
So I was like, I have to be with my things, darling. I have to be with my things. And, normally when you walk down the stairs of a brownstone, you don't really hold on to the handrails because they're so outside because they're so big. But when I tell you, I walked down those stairs like a big black man that had a hip replacement. Just dropping that one leg down after the other.
Looking like you doing the credit.
Yeah, just the one leg down. And I remember your British neighbor looked at me. She was like, "Are you all right?" And
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like, "Yeah."
Charmaine.
I was like, "Yeah."
Are you all right?
Yeah. I was like, "All right. Yeah, I'm fine, girl. I'm just a little, slosh."
Charmaine is.
Okay.
I miss Charmaine.
Yeah.
Charmaine was my British neighbor. She was Nigerian. She was from the UK. Mouthy than a motherfucker. So my raggedy ass landlord, may he rot, used to throw these giant parties. Right, in the backyard. He used to throw these giant parties. So there would literally be like hundreds of people at these parties, and they would be asking us if they could pay us to use our bathrooms. Or like I would be grilling because it would be a holiday and this nigga decided he was going to host a party or he was going to let some niggas pay him to host a party. And it'd be 500 niggas in my backyard. And niggas are asking me if they can buy some chicken off my stoop. Like it was irritating. It was in Charmaine used to be like, so you come out and of course you find niggas sitting on your stoop like it's always a thing or whatever. I'm outside so you're not sitting on my stoop, but niggas would be sitting on Charmaine's stoop. Mm-hmm. Get off my stoop! That's why I check my post! She's like, these motherfuckers, I can't deal with them! Get off my stoop is what check my post! Get your ass off my stoop! Charmaine was mouthy. She talked to all of my friends all of the time.
Yeah.
She was the best.
She tried to set me up with her old nigga friend.
Yeah.
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 But anywho, I had to make it home, and by the grace of God, I made it home, and I also had to go up the stairs because I live on the 3rd floor.
Ooh, dude.
And I remember the next day we went out with like Sharia, Antonio, and Stefan, and I was like, I am still high, guys.
I have to go.
Like I was high for like 30 hours.
I was like, nigga, it's tomorrow, and you were like, I'm so high.
I'm still high.
I'm too high. I'm too high. I'm too high. I'm too high. I'm too high. I'm too high. I'm too high.
Oh God.
You were.
That's why I can only do edibles. Like the last time I did edible was when I was on the plane back here, and I was okay because I was asleep literally from the minute I sat in my seat till we got to the jetway back in New York City.
Sometimes I'll eat a little bit of Tristan's chocolate, or I'll have a cookie every now and again because we get these cookies. But edibles just ain't really my like. I'm like, have your college girl fun. That's cool if you want to. I mean, if that's your way of doing, getting to where you need to get, then so be it. But it's just not my ministry.
It is the inconspicuous way. I'm all about consuming cannabis inconspicuously.
I don't care.
I like smoking,
right?
Because I like the calming breathing thing that smoking does. But if I can avoid it,
I think that. Oh, I did eat a cookie like when I got on the plane to go to LA because I was like, why wouldn't I not eat a cookie? I did that and I ate one on the way back. Me and Tristan split one. Actually, we split one midair so that I could. He was like, "Oh, I got a cookie." I was like, "Yeah, let's do that."
How do you travel with weed? That's so interesting.
Like edibles?
Yeah,
it's
don't they
edibles.
Don't they throw your food away when you go in the
No, just like liquids.
Really?
Yeah.
So I can go in with a whole candy bar. I just got to take off the wrapper, obviously.
Yeah, I would take off the thing that says that, but they're not really even looking for that. They're not looking for that. But edibles, you good. The only thing they ever made me throw away was my lemonade, and that's because it was a liquid. Yes, my weed lemonade.
Oh, yes, I remember that. That was last year.
I was drinking that all the way up until I got to security, and they were like, you have to throw that away. It's a liquid. I was like, God damn it.
Any black ass way, what are your favorite weed movies? To either enjoy while high or cannabis themed.
Do I even like any? Well, obviously, How High was terrible, but
all weed movies are awful. Like Half Baked was stupid.
Half Baked was stupid, but it had funny parts.
Well, you know, I'd be from Jamaica, man. Not a mercy.
What part of Jamaica?
Right near the beach. Boy!
I think you're bullshitting me.
Samson Simpson, I stick by my story. I'm from Jamaica. If I wasn't Jamaican, then why would I wear this hat?
Half Baked was dumb. Most weed movies are dumb. Like Wiz's movies, like they're all dumb. And that's why I don't really like them. But you know what I really get into? Mm-hmm. Like what I will like tune in when I just don't have shit to do? Mm. A marathon of Snapped. Ooh, that's my jam. I will literally sit there and I will sit there and watch episode after episode of Snapped.
Oh my God. Hold on. Why did she do it? Oh my God. No, she said, thank you, God. For thanking me, Delia. So I was smoking at home or something. And I, too, don't necessarily watch movies because this is like a lot. I just binge shit, right?
Right.
Random shit. So I came across, and I love true crime stuff.
Yes, me too.
First of all, did you see that Adnan is getting a documentary on HBO?
I did not.
4 hours
Nigga,
of
when?
Adnan Syed.
When?
I don't know yet, but it's coming on HBO. I text Crystal, I was like, bitch, viewing party. She said, you already fucking know.
Wait, it's happening. Like I'm there.
Oh, God. Whew. Free Adnan.
Free Adnan.
Rest in peace, Heyman Lee.
Yes.
The free Adnan. Although he did do it.
I don't know. I still don't know.
You know, you really don't.
I still don't.
Well, what about the Nisha call?
I'm not saying he didn't have anything to do with it, but
I think he did it. However, they don't have enough to put him in prison.
Well, they definitely don't have enough to. But that's why I don't know if he I'm still up in the air.
I'm with Sarah Koenig. That nigga ain't innocent.
I don't think he's innocent. I didn't say that. I don't know if he did it though.
I don't know if he needs to be in prison.
I still don't trust that nigga Jay. Still don't trust that nigga Jay.
I don't.
I still don't trust him. There's something about him that's sketchy.
I feel
something
like him
in my
and Adnan
spirit.
were fucking though.
What? This is not nigga piece theater.
No, because remember how the nature of their relationship kept changing throughout. You gotta re-listen to Serial. Like, listen to it with new eyes and ears.
Okay.
Because I did it recently. It's so good still, and that shit is like 4 years old.
Wow. Yeah, I remember. Like, I was in it.
Yes.
I was in it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and re-listen to it.
It also makes you think about, like...
Maybe we'll do a Serial episode after I re-listen to it. And, like, we'll break it down on nigga style, though. Yeah. Nigga can't nig.
You make me so tired.
Sharifa and Shaheed Koenig. Because when Sarah said this, because when Adnan said
I'll
this,
listen to it again.
Okay, we're gonna do a Serial episode.
Yeah, Serial episode. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
gonna do a podcast about a podcast.
From 4 years ago.
Right. It's still so good.
Yeah. But the reason why, anywho, I love true crime shit, right?
I love true crime shit.
So I found the show, and I've seen commercials for it, but I actually settled down to watch season 3 of 60 Days In on A&E. It's when these people voluntarily go to prison for 60 days to see the injustices of the federal prison system.
Nigga, what?
Oh, girl. Now, of course, there's 4 seasons. I chose Atlanta because anything filmed in Atlanta is guaranteed mess.
Yeah.
So everybody's on there for a different reason. Like, this one nigga is on there. He's super light and bald-headed. In his real life, he's married with 4 kids, but his father was incarcerated. So he wants to understand his father better. And he's like a nigga, but he's like a good, like, he's a supportive, like, he's like Tristan, but light-skinned.
Oh, okay.
And has a devoted wife, and, like, he's, like, so in love with his wife, and whatever. This other nigga who's like a teacher, I thought he was gay, but it turns out he's just saved.
Wow.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, he's not gay, he's saved. The Christian girl's guide to dating. He got kids too, but he had braces, so whatever. He was like young. Then there was these white people, they were like, we're like so like want to change the injustices of the world. I was like, LOL, girl, whatever.
All right.
Anyway, fast forward, niggas, and this black girl, she's actually a CO, and she wanted to see what it's like from the inmate's perspective. So essentially, the show is about snitching at the very root.
Okay.
At the very root of it all.
Okay.
It's about snitching because at the end of the program, they're supposed to tell the warden all the things that are wrong with the program or what's happening. Sometimes they'll go in, like, in the confessionals, they'll, like, snitch and be like, these niggas got drugs and blah, 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 contraband, yada, yada, yada. And so then, anywho, but they tell the people on the block that they're in that, oh, we're filming a documentary for everybody. So they'll interview all of the inmates so it doesn't look like they're singled out. Mm-hmm. Nigga, when I tell you that shit is so interesting, they don't blur. The only thing they blur out is when, like, the lesbians just walk around naked and shit. Like, this one bunk. So, like, in the male prison, it's like it's 2 to a cell.
Okay.
Like, standard.
Okay.
The women's prison, it's like 9 of them heifers in a room.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Or 6. And the one that the white woman was in, all of them was dyking, girl. They were like, oh, well, we all like titties and shit. Like, they literally had, like, an orgy every night. And they showed it. Well, they blurred it out. But it was just, like, just bumping cat. Just everywhere. Just kitties slobbing on kitties. Kitty slobber everywhere.
Oh, my God. Snail trails
for days. Snail trails for days. Whoa. But they, like, the fights that they would get into, like, the most valiant shit ever. Like why? Like, and when the niggas get in fights, they would, like, for example, this one nigga would just, like, he was playing spades. Mm-hmm. He got into an argument earlier with One Blood because he didn't want to join their damn gang. He was like, I don't want to be no blood. I could protect myself. They were trying to recruit him because he could fight. Weird. So they were like, okay, fuck you then. So they left him alone. Mm-hmm. This nigga went down to go play spades. Like, all of the Bloods jumped him from behind. They stuck a punch him from behind. They dragged him up and down the cell block in the free area and was wailing on him. No COs came out to break it up or whatever. You know who broke it up?
The old niggas?
The white blood who was the OG. He said, that's enough.
What?
Let me repeat that.
Yeah.
The white blood gang member who was the OG told them that he had enough. And what did that nigga do that got jumped? He walked back, sat back down, and continued to play his hand in spades. That show is wild. Yo. And then it gets to a part where like the inmates hear the rumors about the show, and so they try to figure out, it's like an episode of Clue where they're trying to figure out who's the informant and shit. Because the COs don't know either that they're fake. Okay. Only 3 COs know.
Oh, so they really want them to like have the experience.
Yeah, so like the other COs that are in there every day, they don't know that they're fake. They have like fake papers, fake alibis, everything. But see, the fake inmates don't know. They've never been to jail, so they talk too damn much. So they tell on themselves. Girl, it is such an interesting show. But that's some shit I watch when I'm high.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit I like. Like, I got real high and watched that Girls Incarcerated.
Oh, when you saw you on film?
Yeah, you know, little me. Shout out to my girl, Brianna.
She'd be on Facebook Live.
No, I'm not watching that.
My friend was trying to adopt the one that never got picked up.
I know. She's like, I want to have her. Like, Fred, leave that alone. You don't want them problems.
Yeah, it's okay.
You don't want them problems, friend. So music.
Yeah.
Music. What do you like to listen to?
Oh, God.
Isn't that so hard?
Because, you know what's interesting? What you smoke depends on what you listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're smoking a upper or a hybrid, you want to be all like up and hype. Like you listen to like Beyonce, you listen to B-Day, you listen to like
Drake,
or whoa,
Drake.
No, like I listen to like
Migos.
Yeah, like Rick Ross. Like, well, depending, because Rick Ross makes smooth grooves.
It depends. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Like sometimes
more cars, more clothes.
Sometimes like I listen to white music, like rock. Like
sometimes I do too. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, because you know
paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Yeah.
Almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door.
Or like when I see you smile. That's my jam.
It will be forever.
Or like, I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. You don't do Meatloaf?
No, I don't do. I can't with that name. Okay. I can't do nothing called Meatloaf.
Sometimes I'll do like Nirvana.
You know I love me a Nirvana. You know I
like Teen Spirit, or I'll do.
Here we are now, entertainment, and we're stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainment, I'm a lotto and albino.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do a little Green Day. Like,
You know I love me in Green Day.
Yeah.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends.
I also will do, Semi-Sonic Closing Time.
Closing time. Time for you to go home to the places you will be from. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Guitar break.
Or I'll sing, however, if I'm feeling urban, I'll listen to like vibey music, like, you know, shit you don't listen to, like Rochelle Jordan and
I listen to Rochelle for real.
Ooh, no, that would fuck up my paranoia. Because that would be, because you know she sings in Barnyard, so I would like.
Stop, we're not doing this again.
There is a cow here.
Oh no, nothing has ever been.
No. The other day I listened to Anita Baker's greatest hits.
Yes.
What's wrong with you? Why don't you tell me what you're gonna do? What's wrong with you?
Or like Fairy Tales.
Fairy Tales is my. Fairy Tales is the very first song I ever opened on Getting Grown. I think it was Fairy Tales.
When you high, you get into auntie jams like that.
Do the
is
sway.
lit. Yes.
I told my mama story. Sometimes her into bed. Anytime she told me stories.
And when sirens come, I get super paranoid and I think they're coming for me.
That's true.
I got the block all out, the truck's daylight.
Who said? How you figure?
I thought you was done recording.
What, she eating a waffle? I don't know. What you eating? Arepa? I don't know what that was.
It might be.
It
She's
could
so
be.
resourceful.
I know. It's ain't no telling.
No, it's such a resourceful child. What you eating? Lobster? What?
Lobster fried rice. I did come to her the other day. She was like, "Mommy, what's for dinner?" I said, roasted sweet potatoes. I like spiced them. I was like, I did some chicken with lemon, like a lemon wine chicken, and some kale. And I was like, some couscous. I don't like couscous. I said, you don't even know what it is. I don't like it. But I'm like, girl, just try it. It's like rice, but little. I was like, just try it.
That's it. She's being very black that day. Black and indignant.
I don't like couscous.
I don't like couscous. I don't know. I've never had it, but I know I don't like it.
I don't like it. That's so black.
That's such a black thing. I don't like shit I can't spell.
I'm not eating shit I can't spell. You want to know what my favorite high, like...
What's your favorite high meal?
Oh, meal?
Yeah.
It depends on my mood. Like, sometimes I want something sweet. Sometimes I want, like, a meal. Sometimes, like, right now, I want steak.
Yeah.
I want steak right this second. Like, and then sometimes I want trash. But very rarely. Like, I usually want food. I like food.
I'll tell you something. I'm always... It's usually food, but what sets me off something real proper like is a sandwich.
Nigga, I love a sandwich.
And it has to have chips in it.
Okay, so sometimes, sometimes, like, if I be by myself and I get real high, I'd order from this deli, and they make this sandwich. And because, you know, I love a hot sandwich. Like, that's my preference.
Yeah, I prefer, because cold, this is hard to eat.
Yeah, I get, you know, I love a hot sandwich, but sometimes, you know, you be in the mood just for, like, a sandwich.
Yeah.
They do this turkey sandwich with pepper jack, lettuce, tomato, and shaved apples and honey mustard. And I get it with some jalapeno chips and a Joe's peach tea. I be sitting in my bed like, I be so hyped with my cold set, but it is so good and so simple.
I get a breakfast sandwich, regardless of what time of day it is, because I love a good warm bacon, egg, and smoked Gouda. and I'll get I have a gentrified bodega now, so I'll put like spinach on it and beefsteak tomato. Yeah, girl.
So I eat this breakfast sandwich with my job from Bread and Spread. Yes, it is very Caucasian.
Girl, we going to the Bread and Spread.
Bread and Spread. It is this fluffy, thick ciabatta, and they put cheddar cheese. Like they just put it on there. Bacon, or you can get sausage. I get bacon.
Yeah.
Red pepper jam, arugula, tomato, and avocado, and then they toast it. And it's fluffy ciabatta bread, and then it has the slight toast on the outside. Nigga, that sandwich keeps you full until like 4 p.m.
Oh my God, I need to get it.
It's
it all day?
I don't know, actually. No, because they do lunch sandwiches too, like a roasted chicken sandwich.
Oh, I'm not interested in that.
Like it's a little teeny spot. But I go in on that. Is the best breakfast sandwich I think I've ever had in my life.
Maybe I'll go on an off day to go get it. Maybe
Come visit me.
Yeah. I'm going to do it.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness gracious. I also have a sweet tooth. Like anything like a honey bun-esque.
Oh no, you know
or
I'm
like
bougie.
A cookie, or like a cookie of sorts.
A Trader Joe's apple. It's like an apple dumpling. It is like this little dumpling with apples and like a teeny little crumble, butter. Oh, it's so good. It's like a little apple crostata. And you just pop it in my toaster oven and eat that with some ice cream.
No, I need a brownie. I need like a cake option. Like that's what I need.
Oh, I love a good.
Girl.
I'm a pie girl.
Yeah, no, I'm a cake.
I'm a crust and fruit girl.
Yeah, no, I'm a cake girl. I need something ooey gooey. Like
I mean, every once in a while I get in the mood for ooey gooey. Yeah. but I generally love me a good fruit and crust.
Yeah, no, I love me a
butter,
dense and like a brownie.
Oh, I could eat a brownie right now.
I fucking love a brownie. Yeah.
I really want a brownie right now,
like
actually.
A Cinnabon.
Nigga, a Cinnabon with pecans.
Yeah, but like the center of the Cinnabon.
Fresh.
Yeah, do you know like they just make the center.
That's what you told me. I never had it.
Yeah. Well, it's just the ooey gooey doughy.
But it needs to come straight from the oven. Don't give me nothing that's been sitting there.
Oh, absolutely.
We're gonna fight.
No, absolutely not.
I don't play about my food.
Nah.
The next time you're high, I need you. I know, listen, so I'm not into this person at all.
Okay.
I don't dislike him, but I'm not into him like that. But Wiz Khalifa's Taylor Alderdice mixtape.
Oh, I have that. I actually like that mixtape.
That is my high. Generally, like, songs about weed will... Like they're corny. They're kind of corny, or they'll just be like party jams or some shit like that. We have our faves or whatever. Smoke weed every day, like the stuff like that. Or blueberry yum yum. But still, like you got that blueberry yum yum, it's that fire. My little hippie side.
Yeah.
Well, let me not get to that yet. But Taylor Alderdice, he has a song that's about weed, but it's not corny. It's called "Marry 3 Times."
All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug. All I need is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drug.
All I want is Mary, Mary, Mary. I'm not fucking with no other drugs. All I want is Mary, Mary, Mary. I ain't fucking with no other drugs. Like he really, you know why I really like that mixtape? Because he got a lot of Bone influence. He has Juicy J all over it. Yes, he's got one with Amber Rose and Rick Ross that is like the jam. Never Been. Oh, I love that song. Oh, I have to go back and listen to that mixtape. That is my mixtape. But then my hippie side comes out because sometimes I be listening to my white music too.
Yeah.
And I like listening to stuff like, there's this song by the Beach Boys in Chicago called Wishing You Were Here.
Sleepless hours and dreamless nights and faraway.
I told you, I'm like either really hippie or really Huey. Like
that is very. You call me white, and I listen to my things. That is very, very white.
So far
That's a specific
away.
type of white. That's like a Roseanne white. Like you go to like eat at the lunchbox.
Wishing you
We got to get the band back together.
Things that go so far away.
Like white people who have wood paneling in their home.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Ooh, wishing you were here. That's some Jim Croce. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
too close to Jim Crow. Absolutely not.
Jim Croce is this.
Nope,
there is a picture of Jim Croce with a blunt in his
Crow.
mouth.
Too close to Jim Crow. I can't listen to that.
It's not even. It doesn't even have a W.
Doesn't matter.
I do like my like I love some like rock folk music. Like
I don't really listen to like rap music while high. Like you would think I would listen to Future, but like I don't know. Like no, it's too much. It's too much.
Sometimes it gets to be too much. It's too much. It's too much.
It's too loud.
When I'm in the shower and I'm high, I like to listen to my R&B 90s jams. I like to get into my Mariahs and my Tamias, and my Anitas and my Tonys.
Yeah. Tony.
Lots of the aunties while I'm in the shower, but I do love my good folk white music. Kiss me. When been right by my side, baby, don't you care any longer? And I love to write you to me like that. You're I didn't even say nothing.
Neither did she.
I know. Ooh, or you get into your sixpence none the richer. Kiss me under the melted barley, tightly under the green grass. Swing, swing, swing your swings up. I'm all over the place.
Those are the girls who listen to them are like Sixpence None the Richer. Those are the girls who are like Wiccan and shit. Who like listen to
choker
them.
girls or like me and Fran.
Yeah, they only watch movies from like that have like Rachel Lee Cook in them.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah. They played Rockefeller's Gang in the Sephora a couple weeks ago, and I did the whole routine from fucking She's All That.
Rockstar, in and out now. Rockstar. I do also know the entire routine in Superstar. Do the fax machine.
Oh my god!
I'm no way in too many dance routines. Weed is so fun.
Money.
Weed is so fun.
Everybody mad.
I was getting to the money. Make everybody mad.
Yeah. But yeah, weed is so great.
You know, I feel like a lot of our our older generations may not necessarily understand our stance on it. They just look at it as a drug, or they look, and I guess it is technically an illicit drug. They're just going to legalize it or what have you. But it is far less harmful than alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It does not have the same effects. You don't feel like that. It doesn't do the same thing to your body. I mean, I know smoking is not good for anybody, but it's just so wonderful.
Yeah.
And I think they have to just take some time to try to understand it, and then maybe see like, okay, this is a functioning person. It's not like the age of crack where niggas were leaving their families and their jobs. Like, Like it's not.
That escalated quickly, but yes,
it's not like that.
It's not crack, girl.
It's not crack. Niggas are getting up and they're going to work, but they're just taking a little hit before they go to work because they're just trying to cope with the day.
Mm-hmm. It may take a little long to get there, but hey,
you gonna get there.
We got there.
So
that's the end of our show. Thanks for vibing out with us while we are, this may sound all over the place, but hey, you know what it is.
It's the Blackest Show about nothing.
Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon.
Yes.
So excited.
You can check in all of the links will be in our
description box wherever you're listening. Gosh.
Just excuse me because I'm on cloud nine. You can be what you wanna be on cloud nine. You ain't got no responsibility. Cloud nine, like a man in his mind is free.
Good night, everybody.
And you're a million miles from reality.
See you on Monday.
I'm America's most blunted. Soon as you start sleeping, catching you off guard.
This episode of Jade and Dexty was produced by Abraham Kevin Quezada.
Hey, this show is about weed, so have at it. Whenever you're ready.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.